All right, collective. So this is a collective zodiac reading, which is where I read the energy, right, for the collective. And then at the end, we're going to do the zodiac signs. But this one specifically today, how this one is going to go is that we're going to read how they are viewing you, or I'll say how they feel about you, right, at this time. And then we're at the end, we're going to pull on their energy, what they wish that, like what you guys dealing with that sign. Okay, so it's not going to be your zodiac, it's going to be their zodiac. It's you and them, if that makes sense. All right, Holy Spirit, angel guides, what do we have for this reading? What do we have? What's the energy for this reading? Take it as it resonates. All reading will not resonate. Okay, don't force them to fit. Just check out the other ones. All my readings are timeless. So we have a time to give rather than take. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. And we have hold your vision. So I feel like Spirit is literally saying sit back, relax. This is going to come to you, right? You're going to win in the situation. So somebody's going to end up giving. Whoever that person that is going to give, it's like they're the ones that have to move towards that direction. So they're the ones with some sort of vision. Their vision might be to give something to you, make amends with you. Then for the collective might just be having to focus on what they're building. You don't have to go towards this situation. The offer is going to come to you. Just work on what you're supposed to be working on. All right. What else, Holy Spirit, angel guides? How are they viewing Blue Butterfly at this time? The person that they are connected to at this time? How are they viewing my collective? Thank you, Jennifer. Ooh, we got Seven of Swords. What else? They feel like you hiding something. They feel like you're hiding somebody that you might love or be in love with. They also feel like you're very intuitive. They feel like you feel like they're sneaky. You don't trust them. That they're hiding somebody that they love. They feel like you are, like you know about what they've been doing behind your back. And then at the same time, they feel like you got somebody else too. So in this person's mind, damn, this is some game playing. In this person's mind, it's like they just don't believe that you've been single since y'all been separated. But they know that you know that they've been dealing with other people. So this definitely feels like either it's an ex or it's somebody that you guys were in a situationship with. All right, tell me more, Holy Spirit, angel guides. How do they see Blue? I want to call y'all Blue Butterfly, but that's for the other channel. I haven't given y'all a name yet. How do they see the collective? Five of Cups. Okay, what else? Eight of Swords. What else? Seven of Cups. King of Cups. So they are actually, I mean, if you know that they've been dealing with somebody, you're spot on, right? And they think that you're dealing with somebody, but the thing is, they don't want to be where they're at. They're not happy with the person that they're dealing with. And then they're worried. Like they're feeling like, what if you don't want them? They're thinking about your options and they feel stuck because I feel like now more than ever, their feelings are being highlighted towards this connection. So they're sitting down stressing. They've been waiting for you to send them a message, but they feel like you've gotten colder. We got you coming out as a Queen of Swords. They're also scared that if they send you a message, you're going to tell them something mean because they feel like you're a lot more colder now. What else, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides? This person feels like, a part of them feels like you would want to hear from them. They definitely want a new beginning, but they want to take things slow this time, like in a real way. Like they want to create the opportunity and they want to actually walk through that door. Maybe in the past there was a false start, right? So it's like they want to build something this time, but they want it to be slow, but they want it to move in a direction. They want it to move in that direction of something more serious. It's like they want to reach out and just tell you that they want to be serious with you. Right? It's like they want to let go of whatever conflicts you guys had. Okay, what else? But they feel like they're held back right now because they're not fully out of something with a Queen of Wands. She's coming out in the reverse. This Queen of Wands could be in his friend circle. So she has some sort of tie to his community. We got Four of Wands. And yeah, she's still there because she's picking up on the fact he's not happy. He doesn't want to be there. So he is dealing with somebody, but he's missing you while he's dealing with that person. We got Two of Pentacles. That's why he's like, he knows that you know he's dealing with somebody. But he feels like you have somebody too. So he's willing to drop this person at this point because he misses you. But he knows that he has to offer something serious. Why does he want to leave the Queen of Wands now? The Star, Queen of Cups. So you guys are coming out as the Queen of Cups. Your energy is healing, right? Your energy is loving. He wants to be loved. So then what was his relationship with the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands in the reverse, that means she's like jealous, insecure. She's not as confident as she presents herself to be. But I feel like the Queen of Cups, she's a soft feminine energy, and she's not as demanding. She has emotional intelligence, so it also feels like she fulfills herself emotionally, right? She might have things that she focuses on. She could be very creative, artistic. So he's remembering the love he had with her. Yeah, he got feelings for her. He actually wants to take her out. He wants to treat her like, how do I say? It's like he wants to give him the best version of himself. He wants to be an emperor to her. So he wants to take care of her. He feels like he can grow with her, expand with her, build with her. So this Queen of Wands was for fun. This Queen of Wands was somebody for the moment that he was in. Because he just wasn't in this place that he really wanted something serious. it's like, but then now he's in this place where he wants something serious. But he is hiding the fact that he's been thinking about this Queen of Cups too. But he is remembering how she made him feel. So regardless of how long he's been gone, it's like he remembers how she made him feel, how happy she really made him. Okay. So how is he actually viewing her? Let's really get into that, because even though that's what I asked, his feelings is popping out, right? Like and I can't force it. I got to read the energy the way I see it. How is he viewing her? He thinks she got somebody. How is he viewing her? That Queen of Cups. Oh, he thinks that she's hurt. She's heartbroken. We got Three of Cups. Yeah, because he's like, she knows that I left her for somebody else. So he feels like she's definitely hurt off of what I did. Oh, hold on, the World. No, he actually thinks she's gotten over it. He feel like at one point she was hurt, but now she's not hurt anymore. Okay, what else? Why do we feel like she's not hurt anymore? We have the Magician. He feels that she either figured something out and she's writing a new path for herself. She's going down some other different direction, but it's like she's free. She's coming off like she's free from them. She doesn't really want anything to do with them. What else? But he's also, okay, he feels like she's independent. She's gone down some other path in her life. He doesn't feel like she's sitting there stuck on him, thinking about him. He actually feels like she thinks that I'm a liar and she's blocking me from coming into her reality, her world. So he doesn't think that she sees him as somebody that she wants to give another opportunity to. She wants to build anything with. But with that Three of Swords energy, that Three of Cups, and that World, it's like he was also hoping that she would get over whatever happened in the past with him moving towards a third party. And then it's like he could manifest her back into his reality. But he's feeling like she's over the situation entirely. He does not feel like she's heartbroken over it anymore. He feels like she's given herself closure, right? Good night, Jennifer. No, y'all, I'm gonna close the chart. Okay. And you guys take these readings as they resonate. I usually don't read for marriages. I read for single people. Like people that typically are, how do you say, like in situationships or exploring their options. I don't typically read for marriages and things like that. Unless it's somebody that was in separation when they met somebody in a connection. But yeah, take it as it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I'm not going to force the reading. Y'all take it however it applies to you, I guess, but I'm going to read it the way that I see it, and it's not giving that energy. This is giving somebody who was single and they didn't choose a direction. So now, wherever they're at, they're not happy with that, because it's like this feminine was their option at one point, but now that's the direction they want to go back to and build something with, right? And this is how they're viewing her. Like, she's a lot more successful. She doesn't seem to be worried about them anymore, but she's on their mind. What else, Holy Spirit, angel guides? It also feels like their perspective is changing about her. We have Two of Swords, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Swords. They want to reach out, but they're scared that she might not be happy to hear from them. But I feel like they're still trying to make this decision to do it anyways, even if they're scared. What else? Because they have too many emotions, feelings towards it. One thing they do know about her is that, like, even if she is not happy with them, she's going to tell them the truth. She has understanding. So that's kind of the thing that's going to make him feel like, okay, I'm going to reach out even though I don't want to, or I'm scared to. So what is he going to end up doing? I think this masculine is going to take some time for himself to balance out, because he's still having realizations. He's ending something in his life. He's trying something new. And then he's going to talk to her energetically. Before he comes in physically, he's going to try to talk to her energetically and see if she's open to that. And then she'll also know what this masculine is doing. And then that's when I guess he'll feel more confident enough to reach out, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to do you and them. This is just going to be what they would want to say to you. All right, let's start off with Gemini. Wait, 1940. What would Gemini like to say to you? It was my fault, but I blamed you. So whatever happened between you two, this person played the victim. What else, Holy Spirit, angel guides? They're not over the past. They're still stuck. They think about this a lot. They don't know how to get out of this energy, out of this place. All right, Aquarius. What would Aquarius say to you? We got just being near you is intoxicating. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I'm so attracted to you. So this person is very passionate about you. They think you look good. Your energy feels good. They think you're super, super attractive. What else? Oh, they wish that they invested. This is something that they still want in the future, right? Right now, they don't know if they can invest in this connection, but it's something that they're trying to plan on doing after they've made some sort of accomplishment. They've been growing and healing through some things, but they're not fully there yet. So they feel like in the future, when they get themselves together, they could come back around to this connection and make some sort of offer. Now we have Leo. What do we have for Leo? Uh-oh. What do we have for Leo? I am becoming a better person. I know that I crossed the line, and it's time for me to heal now. Ah, hold on. Damn, I can't pick up these cards. Okay, there we go. That's what they would like to say to you, is that they're healing. They're pulled back because they're trying to be better than they were. They know that they messed up this connection and they probably betrayed you. They went too far, right? What else? Ooh, they still want to be with you. They wish that they could sit beside you. So they want to be your person. They remember how loving you was. And it's like their perspective is still changing about you, but there's some things that they didn't really understand about you in the past. So they see you in a whole nother light. All right. Now we got Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Holy Spirit, angel guides. What do we have for Pisces? I am becoming a better person. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I love you unconditionally. So somebody's still in love. They're obviously still working on themselves, but I think that this person, they think about you more at night. That's kind of when their world is less chaotic. Y'all, can y'all hear me? Did I drop my mic? Where'd I put my mic? I didn't even realize I didn't have my mic on. Okay. I feel like y'all could hear me, but I'm going to take this out just in case, because what happened to my mic? Oh, it's up here. Oh, well, I took it out. I'm glad. I'm glad y'all heard me, though, because I was like, what the hell? What happened to my mic? All right, hold on, y'all. Sorry, we're about to continue. All right, let's redo Pisces. Pisces at 25. What else? Okay, so for Pisces, we have I'm becoming a better person. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I love you unconditionally. So with this energy, it's somebody that think about you more at night when things slow down for them. They are in love with you. They're going to always love you, regardless of who they end up with if they don't come back to this connection. This person is changing, right? And then what was the other cards? Yeah, you know what? I had fully finished Pisces, I think. I'm so confused. Did I? Come on. What else, Holy Spirit, angel guides? No, I didn't. We got Knight of Wands. Page of Wands in the reverse. Three of Wands upright. Nine of Cups. Somebody feels like they can't come towards you right now because they're still in this young energy. They're still figuring out themselves, their direction, their life, how to make the things that they want happen. But they are focused on growth. You're the destination. All right. Let's see. Let's do Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? I feel you even though we are apart. Just being near you is intoxicating. I wish I could take back my words. So somebody regrets what they said. Ooh. Maybe they didn't mean it. They said it out of anger, or they could have like said something to hide their feelings. But they definitely think about what they did often. What else? We have 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're stressed out by it. This person is emotionally imbalanced as well. And we have the Lovers. They don't like the choices that they made. They wish that they could have a do-over. But it doesn't seem like they're really balanced enough to make that happen because they're emotionally not regulated. So it's like, I feel like this person would make the same choice because in another way, because it's like, it's something that they have to heal. Okay, so now we have Libra. What do we have for Libra? Holy Spirit Angel Guides. And remember, you guys, this is not your energy. I mean, I guess you guys could take it like that. This is what they would say to you, right? If you're dealing with the Libra. All right, what else, Holy Spirit Angel Guides, for Libra? We have, it's time for me to heal now. I know I messed up everything. I am afraid to contact you. I love you unconditionally and I hide behind material things. So they are in love with you. This person is taking accountability for the fact that they messed this up all on their own. They're scared of you. They're still healing, right? But I think that they do really still care a lot. They want to make it right. They just don't have the courage right now. What else? They see you as somebody that they would want to commit to for the long term. If they had an opportunity this time, they would invest. They want to fix the fight. They just don't know how. All right, let's do Aries. You guys dealing with Aries? What would Aries say to you? I wish I had treated you better. I left you before you could leave me. You and I were too young. So this person feel like when they met you, even if they were older, it's like their mentality was very, very young. And they didn't treat you the way that you deserve to have been treated. It's like, because they were so immature, they couldn't appreciate what you were offering to them. And then they left because it's like, they also did care and they had emotions and feelings, but your maturity was intimidating. So it's like, it would have hurt them more if you broke up with them or hurt them. So it's like they left before you could even touch their heart. So it's like they always kind of had a protection over their heart towards you. What else? Yeah, they know that you're the Empress, but there's somebody else that they have in their life, right? And they would have had to work harder to be with you, and they weren't ready to do that. They didn't have it in them to do that. Okay, who else? We have Sagittarius. What would Sagittarius say? Holy Spirit, angel guides. We need to let go of each other. We both know I'm not the one for you. I wonder if you are happy without me. I love you unconditionally. So this person has a lot of love for you. They feel like you guys don't work well together. It's a lot of conflict, but they do think about you still. If you're happy in any connection that you're dealing with, they do care for you and love you. They just feel like you guys can't work. They occasionally spy on you. What else? Yeah, it's crazy because I was getting, before I saw this Three of Cups, I was getting that, like, this person, if they're in a connection with somebody, they go in the bathroom and they search you up. Like, they get on their phone and they look you up. So it's like they'll never really get over you. But it's like they're also either coming out of a connection or they're out of some connection that they felt like they were trapped in. This person is single, so they're looking you up. You might hear from that person again. Even though they felt like you guys didn't work, I don't know, it's like they still want to come back. All right. Let's see. Who didn't I do yet? Scorpio. Scorpio at 33:30. Okay. What would Scorpio say to you? I'm afraid to contact you. You came closer than anyone. I left you before you could leave me. You and I were too young. I wish I could share my good news with you. And I want you. So this person is immature as well. When the feelings get really real, they run. But that's their immaturity. I don't think it's you that's young. I think it's them. So I think it's them. They're immature. And I feel like their insecurities make them feel like you wouldn't really stay with them. So they felt like if it came down to them and another option, you would probably choose the other option. So they didn't even really want to get involved. But you did touch their heart. What else? We have Ace of Cups. Sideways, we have Page of Cups. It feels like you guys both have love for each other. Like, despite how this person operated, there's real love here. They do want to apologize. They just didn't let it grow. And you know that they didn't let it grow. So they do think about it. They understand why, like, things ended, but when they do finally heal and transform, they're not really as insecure anymore. They're going to want to try for a relationship in this situation. Okay, 3 more zodiacs. Who am I missing? Taurus. We got Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Holy Spirit, angel guides. What do we have for Taurus? Ooh, somebody want to make a confession. I want to tell you how I feel. I wonder if you are happy without me. The timing just wasn't right for us. I remember every detail of that day. It's time for me to heal now. I hide behind material things. Y'all's storyline has been very consistent with this energy, Taurus. So check out y'all other Taurus readings. But, well, this is if you're dealing with the Taurus, right? But it could be for your reading as well. But anyways, so this person, they definitely want you. They like you a lot. I think that this person was just materialistic. So they had to learn how to like balance out themselves. I don't feel jealousy off of them, but I do feel like concern. They don't know if you're with anybody else. But they think about something that you said. What else, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides? What would this Taurus say to the collective? Yeah. See, they be stressed out. They want to heal things. They are taking accountability. So this person's definitely growing. Okay, Capricorn. And then I think our last one is Virgo. That's all 12. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Holy Spirit, Angel Guides. Oh. What do we have for Capricorn? I want you. Damn, these cards hard to pick up. Okay, I love you. I wish I could share my good news with you. I don't react when people mention you. So this person is hiding their feelings. They're trying to keep their composure. I feel like anytime they're out with their friends, family, whenever this person needs to be present in places where they should be enjoying themselves, they're thinking about you. And if people bring you up, like, what happened to that one person, so-and-so, it's like they don't say anything about it. They just probably be like, oh, they're doing good. And they try not to talk about it, right? But something in their life, they have some good news they want to share, but like, you're the person they want to run to and like tell you something, but you guys aren't talking. What else? Nine of Wands, the Lover sideways. Four of Wands sideways. I think that you both still want each other. I feel like you guys are still carrying some feelings and emotions for this person. Even though you're being single, like, you're still holding space for them. So they're hoping that you're holding space for them. For whenever they're ready to come back in. All right. Now we have Virgo. Dealing with a Virgo. What does this Virgo want to say to you? We have, I hide behind my material things. Just being near you is intoxicating. We will be together again. We need to let each other go. So this person is aware that they need to work through some things in their life. They're not as happy as they seem. But they also feel like the best thing would be for you guys to let each other go so that you guys could both work on yourself. And then in the future, when they're in this better energy, they can have something to offer. So in their mind, it's like they're not letting go of this connection permanently just for the time being. What else? Okay, we have Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have Queen of Pentacles upright. So it's like they want to come back when they've healed. Like they're not in this player energy, right? Because you're the type of person that they want to marry. So they see you as home. They see you as the Empress. They're going to manifest you back into their life. They plan on coming back. So that is what I have for you guys, Zodiac signs. Hopefully this reading helped and it resonated. Remember to always just take what resonates. You guys could check out the other placements. And if you guys resonate with these readings, be sure to support the channel by hitting that like button. It's free. And I will see you guys next time. Peace. Thank you for watching.